I'm not streaming, I'm recording.
Oh, so you can whoop my ass. So you're whooping my ass, got it.
Absolutely. We're just recording the fun stuff. Look, you can see me in my glorious dark magician cow hat.
No, actually loaded. Oh! I have a really... Why am I wearing a dark magician hat?
Because that's what you were wearing last time we played.
Oh, right. I forget how to talk. Okay, so this is speaking. Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be doubled on the stream and the recording.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Don't worry about it. It's
That
fine.
is so cool!
Yes, if you get closer to the waterfall, you can hear the waterfall sounds, and if you move away,
Oh my
it
God,
does the
this is
things.
So cool.
Ah, you found the magical secret cave.
Oh my god! This is so cool!
There'll be
I
chests
have no
that
idea.
pop up in the level area everywhere at intervals, and if you collect 3 of them, you can go into the salt mines and do that mode.
Oh my god. This is so cool!
There are like 3 secret caves. One of them is over here. Shh.
Lobby scoreboard. So, it looks like, I don't know what it is on the controller, but D for me seems to be cancelled. Is that right?
I guess mine is heavy, or C, so, yeah. And then
Yeah, so
there's
A, S,
another magical
just A,
cave
S,
this
E,
way.
F for me, and so in that order, so A, B, C, D.
Okay,
So the third key,
you may want to
is
change that at a
C.
later date.
Why is that?
Because the things you'll want clustered together may be different. You might not want your pinky controlling your magic button, especially if you play Oli.
Well, remember I'm a Dvorak user, and so I use everything up on row.
Oh, right. Okay,
So my
well,
pinky is like one of my most common ways of typing, actually.
oh, cool. In that case, let us go sit by the fire, and I will show you the ropes. Literally.
Oh, don't rope me, please.
Oh, you will get
already
so
put the
roped. I'm going to show you how to rope.
bondage.
Wait, quick
Oh,
match.
Sorry, I realized that the cursor was on the screen this entire time. I'm really sorry.
Don't worry about it. Now do the thing.
Oh my god.
You just gotta, don't, just put it at 0 and press A.
Also, is saying an orgasm over a pony. Well, that's true. sorry, Itachi. I just want. I'm sorry, I didn't have enough
Jokes.
time to actually show you.
Pick Oleander, and I will show you how to do the things.
You select it out of it. It's F, right? Did I select Oleander?
I have no idea. Yes, you have already selected your character, so we're going to go here, and I will show you how to do the things. So, I am Chrysalis, and you are Oleander.
Holy shit!
Anyways,
I love the background!
I know, right? And the music for this stage is pretty legit, too. So, first off, the thing that you need to master before anything else is the teleport. They do 3 different things. The command to do a teleport is press down twice and then any attack button.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, doing your light attack or your A attack puts you close to your opponent.
Sorry, Itachi, I couldn't hear a word you said.
Doing your B attack puts you behind your opponent. And doing your C attack gets you to move it away.
Okay.
So, A, B, and C.
Okay.
A, B, C. Then, if you have magic, you can do your D attack.
Oh, what is she doing?
She's absorbing the dark powers of the book. And if you teleport while you have a magic meter, you can do damage. Hey, that's rude. I'll go off on you. It's okay. I didn't juggle you. It's fine. I can get most of your health with a juggle if I'm doing well. So much magic. Oh, I missed it. I'm also pretty terrible at juggling really well because I can only do it with Oleander, and I'm just not good at it. So, let's see. Your basic combo is going to be ABC, and you just press those buttons in sequence when you're hitting your opponent.
Like that?
Yeah, go ahead and try it. ABC, just one after the other. On me.
Like that?
Yeah, but note that when you do it on an opponent, you can do it faster than you could if you're just standing here.
Really? Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
That
that's
because
important. That's
missing characters,
very
like,
important.
reduces momentum, or
Do what?
does like missing characters reduce momentum?
It puts you in an animation lock, which you can get hit during. That is also kind of important. After you learn all the animations for all the characters, then you can tell when you can hit your opponent if they're trying to whiff at you, or you're blocking and they attack. If you do a quarter circle forward using your D-pad, you can do, and an attack button, you can do a fireball. D-pad, directional keys, whatever.
Okay.
So that'll be
Which one is it?
starting with down and then moving towards your opponent.
Like that. Okay.
Yeah, that does a different one for each attack button, and the magic button, or your D button, requires a magic meter to use. They're all at varying speeds. The magic one will be the most powerful, and if you have it at full magic meter, will knock your opponent against the wall.
Like that?
Yep. Hey, I'm trying to show you stuff. Let me read.
Sorry.
Okay, so,
I like reading though.
yeah, it's fun. You can only have one magic... I think you can only have one projectile out at one point in time with Oleander.
Chrysalises in the game.
Oh yeah, no, this is totally a palette. There's another palette that she has that looks eerily like Pinkie Pie, so... You know.
Isn't, what's call it? What's Paprika? Paprika's Pinkie Pie, isn't she?
Yep. Doesn't mean that Oleander doesn't have a Chrysalis, Pinkie, and Rarity palette. So, on to the next attack. If you do a quarter circle backwards, or for you, it's down to away from your opponent on your arrow keys, while having magic, you do a chapter trap.
That's for F. For D.
No, this is any attack. So, as long as you have magic, so you have to read to do it, and there are 3 different versions. You can have as many of these out as you have the magic for.
How do you do it in different versions?
Okay, so your light, medium, and heavy and magic attacks all do different versions of the chapter trap. So,
So sorry, where's my magic bar?
your magic button is your D button. Whatever your D attack is. I think you set it as F. Oh, see right here where I'm sitting above? It's right next to the super meter. That purple bar.
I see. Okay, so it's that purple bar that curls over the 3.
Right. You have 3 magic meter. And so you can do up to 3 or 1 special chapter trap.
It's okay actually, Springton, with motions. It's not that bad. You can play like that. That's it.
Whoops.
It's not actually that bad as a keyboard. It does take some getting used to that.
And then if you use the magic button, you get the special chapter trap, which is huge and harder to avoid. You have to super jump to get over it.
Like that? Oh. What's super jump?
I don't know that Oleander can do it. See, Oleander is unique in that she can double jump, which no one else can. Everyone else can do a super jump, and they can super jump over it. Oleander, on the other hand, has to jump twice. Another fun fact about Oleander, she steals super meter for successful hits. So if your opponent has meter and you don't, you will slowly steal their meter if you're beating the crap out of them. It's lots of fun.
Steal the what?
So you see this red bar that's right below your magic meter?
Yeah.
That's called your super meter. That allows you to do things like this. Those were both of Oleander's supers, by the way. This is Fred. This is the book. Fred does attacks if you press X instead of reading now. He can attack from behind. He can attack from below.
Jesus! His attack from behind is really terrifying.
It's fun to combo with. Fred goes away after a little while, though. So, a basic combo with Oleander, now that you know all of her attacks, is ABC, then you crouch and hold your diagonal, which for you would be your 2 arrow keys, and then press your C button again to do the tentacle from beyond. From there, you'll jump, and you'll press your light, medium, and heavy buttons again. So you'll do ABC again. But you want to jump towards your opponent, so you'll press your 2 arrow keys to do that. When performed successfully, it looks kind of like, yeah, like that, but not quite. So let me show you how it's done. Ah, fucking messed it up.
Wow! And here I thought you were good at this game.
Yeah, looks like that, kinda. So try it again. You just want A, B, C, and then your launcher. Then you jump with them. Oleander can jump twice. And you do A, B, C again.
Okay. What? No. Oh, wrong button.
Yeah, you keep trying to use your light while you're crouched. It's your heavy button. And
Oh,
you...
I keep doing the read, actually, I think.
Oh, yeah, so you're pressing your magic button instead. You can also add that to your attack. Yeah, there we go. Let's try it again. Yes. So to do that last one there, I didn't say correctly. It's another heavy attack in air. She has 2. So your first one in air is the big punch, and your second one is you can hold down on your arrow keys and then use your heavy attack to do that. That'll cause a ground bounce.
Animated in that one. That one?
Yeah. And you can link these together. The cool thing about that one is that it'll cause a ground bounce. So
Ooh, wow.
from that, you can usually land before they do and then go back into it. However, that requires actually hitting the medium in air, which I did not do. When you do it all correctly, you can usually get like a 14, 15 hit combo. And that's a lot. Yeah. That's one of the most important things you will know how to do, is your launcher, because that's what you get to put people up in the air, and that's how you extend your combos. Alright, I didn't tell you how to do supers. So, much like you did this, you'll use the same directional keys, but press either of your macro buttons.
Either of my macro buttons.
Uh-huh. So, it's just like a Fellspark, except instead of an attack, it's 2 attacks. Or your macro buttons, which are 2 attacks.
Let's see.
There you go. To call Fred out, you do a quarter circle backwards while you have an extra meter bar and doing that.
Sorry.
It's all good, M80.
It's a really cool game actually. I'm quite enjoying this.
Yeah, and you can get good, and you can come fight me one day when you're actually good.
So courteous.
Absolutely.
Gentlemen.
Hey man, I managed to do damage to the combo guy. I am totally on a high horse right now. See, that was 13. I didn't get all the hits in, but that was pretty damn close. Note to Crystal. You don't want to do your standing forward heavy, which is what that is, in a combo, because that usually breaks the chain. It doesn't combo well with everything else.
So what is this good? Is it range heavy?
That's an overhead. So here's the thing. Try and hit me. Just come closer. See how you're not doing any damage? Now crouch and try and hit me. That time you hit me. So if you're holding back... So if you're holding back, at that point you're blocking. If you're standing and holding back, you will block any standing attack and any overhead attack like that one.
So like... Oh, I see.
However, if you're standing blocking and someone does a crouch attack on you, you'll get hit.
Can you do like blocking like this, downward block?
Yeah. So, but if I did that overhead now, you'll get hit. Essentially.
Block standing. Does it stop standing as well?
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
So,
Okay, that's cool.
you can block a standing from any position. You cannot block an overhead if you're crouching, and I don't think you can block a crouching from the air. So jump for a minute for me. Jump and hold back. Okay, yeah. You can block a crouching from the air.
Yeah.
Just for your reference.
Always block in the air. Got it. Thank you.
Yes. So, here's the thing about fighting games that nobody tells you. If you're getting your face beat in, if you hold your block buttons, you usually get an opportunity to fight back.
I'm trying to. It's not working too well.
Well, if I'm aggressive enough and doing it right, then you won't get an opportunity to block back. Ah, friggin'... So why don't you try and hit me with that combo, see if you can't get it right.
I can't get up to you quick enough.
Yeah, you gotta be quicker on the jump.
Whoops.
So, here's something that nobody tells you.
There's no
In fighting games, you kinda have to input your attacks as you're doing them. So, like, as the animation is happening, you're already putting the inputs for the next thing in.
Yeah. I played Smash. It's the same, yeah. I'm just trying to think of which attacks I want to do, so it's like...
Yep.
And so you're too far away by that point, though.
No. Because, look. Stand there for a minute. Oh, I fucked that up. What the...
Fucked it up again.
I can still reach you from that. Ah, see, you got to me that time.
I'm trying to get this other one down. It's the down heavy, I think it is?
That one?
Yeah. Yeah, down heavy.
Alright, it's down heavy in air.
Can you block that with just a back? Air attacks, or do you have to, like, do an air block to block the down heavy?
You have to be blocking in air to block something in air. You can also block it if you're standing and they just kind of hit you with it. Oh, another thing you should know. So hold back for a minute for me. Now press your macro button after I attack. That's what's called a push block.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's something you need to know how to do because push blocking is king in this game. And think of it like D&D. When you push block, you get an opportunity of an attack. An opportunity of attack. So something you may have noticed is that Oleander is really slow walking and her dash is kind of garbage. This is why Oleander can teleport.
Yeah. So there's so downward A is a front teleport.
Yes, downward A is front. Downward B is behind. And downward C is away. Then if you have magic, downward magic is an attack. Yeah, like that.
Do all the characters have magic in this game?
Yes, everyone has magic and they all use it differently.
All friendly.
No. Oleander's is the rudest magic. Not true. See, Oleander is a zoning character, but Oleander is also kind of a rushdown character. So she wants to get up in your face and beat you up while also having access to projectiles. Velvet, on the other hand, is a true zoning character. Velvet does not want you to be near her, and Velvet will throw projectiles at you all day long.
Does fighting give you magic, or do you have to press your magic key?
Oleander in particular has to get her magic from reading. Everybody gets magic differently. Palm and Paprika start with their magic meters full and use it as they use their attacks. Paprika's eventually depletes if her item that comes from the magic isn't used. Palm, on the other hand, uses it to summon her dogs, which we'll get to Palm. And then Tian and Velvet gain it over time.
Okay, so for what's it? Palm fighting literally is magic. That's good. Glad to know they haven't changed that part. They introduced so many new mechanics since fighting is magic. Actually, Tribute Edition. Because I used to play Tribute Edition.
Hit me. Do the combo. Do it. Ah, you're so close. Try jumping again once you try and get towards me.
Nope, too far. Nope. Okay, so you have to be pretty close, I think. Like a little close to 9.
Yeah, when I do it, I usually use it as a surprise, or yeah, as a surprise. So I'll teleport behind and then immediately start it. Except that wasn't it. I performed Spell Spark, and that happens rather often. Things you should probably know. When you're crouching and you do your medium, that's what's called an anti-air. If you hit somebody in the air with that, then they will fall and be broken.
It's more natural than Spell Spark.
Yeah, and that, your forward light is also an anti-air. These are important when fighting Tian, because Tian is in the air all the time.
Yeah, because he's a flying character.
Yes, she is awful, and I hate her, and she is my worst matchup no matter who I am playing.
Why don't you just play her then?
Because I don't like Tian in particular. See, she's got low damage, but she has all the combos in the world, and she can perform like 30 hits if you don't screw it up. So there's that, but that only does a third of the HP bar, and that makes me sad. Man, I wish I wouldn't do that. I don't even know how I do that. I don't do chapter traps. Ah, dropped.
Oh, so that's... I keep forgetting you're not like... Yeah.
She's so mean. Look at how mean she is.
Which one?
Oleander, she's just so mean.
Well, she's like the villain of the game, isn't she?
No, she's just an angsty teenager is really all she is.
Wow, she's Twilight Sparkle.
I mean, that's what she would...
Yeah, she models the original Twilight, doesn't she? From season 2.
Unfortunately, she has no taunt. She doesn't even have an Arizona taunt. Okay, so let's move on. I will show you the other characters, and you can keep trying to hit me with your Oleander combo.
Okay.
I can barely play Palm, and I can barely play Tian, so I'll show you them first. And then I'll show you what's really up.
switch to... I still have...
Oh, there's a chest! Let's go get the chest! You can fight me for the chest. I don't know where it popped up, though, so we're gonna have to find it. Ah, found it. It's in the cave. Come. You're gonna fight me for the chest.
I don't know how to
Press
make this.
your light button on the chest.
Okay.
Never mind. Press your magic button on the chest. Hurry! No!
I can't.
Oh no! It's too late. We'll wait for the next one to show up.
Match.
No. Go to request training. Yeah, that one.
So, okay, magic and then more magic is accepted. Okay. Sorry.
It's all good.
Also, what are we doing?
I'm teaching you how to play the game. All you need to do is press your select button. Just whatever your action button to start the thing. Yeah, that one. I have a PlayStation controller, so I'm literally using X, square, triangle, and circle. Let's do palm first, because I can actually work palm at least a little bit. I'm friggin' terrible with Tian.
Boingy. She's very Pinkie Pie-ish.
That's what she is. She never frowns in any of her animations.
Did they literally make it so that she never frowns? Okay.
Yes. So I just got kicked out of the thing.
Sorry. How do I undo? Exit?
Just, I don't know. It kicked me out, and you're still in it, so you may have to let time run out, or yeah, do that.
Random. Waiting.
It may crash because it kicked me out of the thing, or it'll kick you out, and there's someone else here. Oh no.
Crash. I think it crashed.
It did crash. That's exactly what happened. You're just gonna have to either reopen it or let it do its thing.
Such is life as early access.
Yeah, you might as well go ahead and reopen it. Yeah, that just happened.
Wait, no! It worked!
Okay, cool. That's what I was going to play. I was going to be Johnny Pomo.
Are you...
Johnny Pomo! It's Johnny Pomo! It's Johnny Pomo! It's Johnny Pomo.
Why is this a thing? Also, hey, there's someone else here.
Yeah, but don't do that. He'll kill you. He'll kill you like a small dog.
Request trading. Okay. I have... Okay, so... select pallets? Do I only have one pallet?
No, if you press whatever your start button is, then it'll let you do the thing.
Select a pallet, enter is not doing anything.
Well, that's because you've already selected your palette, and it's trying to get you to select the stage, and it kicked us out.
Oh, why?
I have no idea. Let's try that again. Yeah, whatever your start button is, press that when you're hovering over the character, and not any of your attack buttons. And then it'll let you cycle through the pallets.
Error. Oh, Celestia!
I don't think that's what that is, but she definitely has like a Pinkie Pie palette.
That's Celestia, though.
No, that's Fleur. And it kicked us out again. Let me do it. Let me do the thing. Press F to pay respects.
Did you know F is my magic key, so... That works.
Magically respectable.
Let's go with...
You have a
again.
ton of palettes. Oleander has the most palettes.
Oh my god, it's OC!
And it kicked us out again! Damn! Okay.
Take my server's Ethernet cable. Also, what's exactly on my head?
I have no idea. I think you were wearing a third thing, and it just kind of did that. I'm gonna fight this guy while you fix your stuff.
I can, yeah. What the hell?
Oh, declined? Oh, bro. Ah,
I can have...
he too is waiting on a friend. Look at your skull hat. Look at you and your skull hat.
I can have a sheep on my head.
Yes, but do you have the pretty princess tiara? That is the real question.
I can have a shell on my head. I can be the king, queen. Does this sound good?
I am the pretty princess. Look at my cow princess hood. Admire
I don't
it.
even know how to change a character in these.
You just press left on your directional buttons while you're in the wardrobe.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you have like a ghost item, which is what's causing that thing above your head.
The ghost item.
Yeah.
Am I spooky now?
You are. You are all the spoop.
Oh my god. Let's try again.
We will make an attempt.
Do you just... I usually have pretty solid int. Sorry.
There we go. Just do the thing, and the quicker we get in, the less chance it has to kick us out. Maybe that's the Fleur palette. God, there are just so many of them. Press A on, or select on whatever one you want to go. And it broke!
So you have to be really quick. Okay, got it. Let's go quick.
If this keeps failing, we can go to the other
Okay.
lobby play.
Random.
I always pick random. And it's going to be real sad if it does the monster fight scene, because that's got really annoying. Or it's going to be the training thing, which has no music. It's the worst! Okay, so Palm's taunt turns her into Arizona. Don't worry about it.
What the fuck?
This is Palm. Palm uses her dogs to attack. This is her light, medium, and heavy, standing. Light, medium, and heavy, standing. And light, medium, and heavy, standing. That air heavy is what you will see the most because it has a ton of range. That's her launcher.
What's her air hair? Oh wow. That's so cool.
Oh yes, Palm has some fun things that she can do. So, because Palm was one of the Pegasus characters, she has a way to keep in the air.
Oh my god. What? What? That makes no sense.
Don't worry about it. It's the Palm float. It's a hot air balloon. She keeps balloons in there. Palm uses dogs to attack. So, you see that I have a full magic meter. That's the Growly puppy, and it uses up 1 magic meter. I press my magic meter to have it attack, and it does that.
So it's a mine that can attack.
Yes, but there are several kinds. This is the Mama Dog. I don't remember how to get them to move with me, though. I don't remember how to use them. Like, I don't play Palm. The Mama Dog uses... Stop! The Mama Dog uses 2 magic. That's the Flying Dog, and I can have it do that. And it gets 2 attacks. No, that's backwards.
And I can't attack it.
Only if it's attacking. You can attack it while it has a hitbox. She has this puppy, which you will never see anyone use because it's garbage. You just hit the dog. You're so mean.
You just called it garbage.
And then if Palm has 2 super, she can call upon the big dog. No, stop. Dang it. Hold on. I have to remember how to do this.
It's 13 minutes. Oh wow. That's a big dog.
Yeah, much like Fred, it's basically the same thing. Oh, right. I forget I have to aim those. So, yeah. She also has charge attacks, which I don't remember how to do. Oh, yeah. Stop. Her charge attacks are backwards, forwards charge attacks, so that does a run. That does a longer run.
Trying to do
And that does the Bork. And the Bork staggers you.
Which one? Bork?
Yeah, here. Let me get close.
Oh, it's a stun.
Yeah, that's all it is. So her medium makes her run close, her light makes her run close, and her heavy does the Bork, which staggers you. And that's all of Palm's attacks. I'm terrible with Palm. I can't control the dogs because I'm just bad, and that's micromanaging that I don't need to live with. Yeah, if you see people engage with Palm, they'll usually float towards you and then do the heavy, because that's her best opening without a dog anyways. And I think the better players typically only use the mama dog, so you'll only see them do that. Yeah, mama dog does a lot of stuff. And there's a way to do it, but I don't know how. And you can get the mama dog to move around with you. I just don't remember how to do it. That was probably like my best Palm combo because I don't know how to use Palm. Gosh, I'm not used to what she does. So yeah, that's Palm. Now just select switch character. And don't end it, just select switch character. That's all you need to do. It froze? Okay. Okay.
Probably play for another 30 minutes and then probably...
Okay, that should be enough time to show you all the characters.
Kind of. Usually, even you don't usually stay up this late.
Okay. Now I'm going to do Tien. I'm terrible with Tien, but Tien has a Spyro palette, so that's what we're doing.
Oh, enter selects a palette. You can't... Oh, yeah. Tien. I could try Tien.
It just kicked me out, actually. So give it a minute and it'll probably kick you out too. Need to get back to my hat anyways.
Because this is the only time I actually get to play games, sorry. I could do digital while I wait for another minute. I have an FSM I need to build.
I sure wish I could fucking randomly just create events on this.
You kind of can. There is a chat channel that you can use for this kind of thing. So there is like a call room that was built for Lounge that people just raid specifically for this purpose.
Oh hey, you're free. Alright, let's do this.
What is it?
Do you see the link in Mixer? Sorry. Is it pinned?
It should be. Oh no, it is not.
It's not?
Nope.
Okay.
Just select your character and then do that.
I keep forgetting how to actually do this. Oh, event, neat. Sorry. Oh well.
They kicked us out.
Yeah, it does that. It's Mixer. Pin. Yeah. Before it's done. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't gonna be here for very long. Yeah. That's just how it is. That's how life is. Life is just full of disappointments. Did I switch keyboards? I did switch keyboards, okay. At some point I have to sleep this. The problem is my Windows computer's default set to QWERTY, and then I switch it to the Dvorak every time. And my Linux computer is always permanently on the Dvorak and barely switches. So it's a bit awkward.
Man,
Let's
why
try.
is your fucking desktop so clean?
It's actually not. I have like these 4 things on the side.
Ah, Crystal, you gotta do the thing, otherwise it doesn't.
Sorry. Oh,
Okay.
wait, not quick match. Sorry, cancel TDD.
Hold on. You're like, why? Actually, my desktop isn't clean. I've got a few things there.
You should. Yeah, this is quite unclean for me. It has my profile picture, which I should probably delete, and then I can keep that. And then these are my wallpapers, and that I don't believe I put them in my correct wallpaper ordering. I can delete that because that's just like lewd content.
Lewd.
It's not actually.
Oh my, how lewd.
It's actually pornography, but it would still break Rule 1.
Telling me that you don't fucking keep things on your desktop for convenience?
No, I usually like press this and then say like.
I put all my
"Oh,
stuff in my toolbars. I have a folder for everything else. Crystal, select your character. Crystal, select your character. Crystal, do your character. Do it quick. Do it quick. Come on.
F, did I select it?
Yes, you did it. Congratulations. We made it in.
Oh gosh!
So, now I am Spyro, and I'm also Arizona. Anyways, this is Tian. Tian has a magic meter that you can see is building up. She only has 2 magic, though. Yes, this is Dragon Horse. So, Tian is pretty simple. This is her light, medium, and heavy. And then there's her light, medium, and heavy. And then there's her air, light, medium, and heavy. But Tian also has a special thing. If you press X, Tian starts to fly. Then if you press X again, Tian will use a magic meter to do an attack.
Define X, sorry.
Sorry. If you press magic, Tian flies. And then if you press magic again, Tian does a flying attack. If you have the magic meter for it.
Oh, I see. So it just recharges over time.
Yes. Tian and Velvet both recharge their magic over time.
Oh my god!
Yeah, the sketch is randomly hilarious to me.
No, animation takes a long time.
I know. But like, it's not blind getting here. They're just gonna turn it into...
Look at how snacky she is. Look at how cute the sneaky snack is. Look at her sneaky snack right there. She's so sneakily her snacking. So Tian only has 3 special attacks. She has a quarter circle forward, which is the one that you'll see used all the time. That's her quarter circle light.
Or upward? Downward.
So rule of thumb, quarter circles always start from the bottom.
Okay.
So that's her light. Her medium does an air dash attack, but it only hits enemies in the air. And then her heavy also only hits enemies in the air. So jump for me.
Like that?
And that does the air dive, the Naruto Lotus attack. But it only works in the air. And that's pretty much all there is. She also has a super, so jump for me again. Sorry. Fuck. You will whiff this more often than not.
Oh my god! You need...
You gotta jump for me, otherwise I'm not gonna be able to do this.
Okay, I'm just gonna fly. Hit me now.
And that's what her super does. But her super is essentially a grab, so it's garbage. The people who are good at Tian can use it all the time. And jump for me again, so I can do it again.
I'll just fly, because you can't...
Yeah,
jump
do
into
that.
me in the air.
This puts Tian in super fly mode. She can use her nonsense for longer. Or, yeah, she can fly continuously, is what that is. And then she just kind of stops doing that.
What's magic in the air? Oh, magic in the air is like an upward dash.
No, magic in the air is an attack.
No, oh no, it's fly.
See, magic turns your fly on and stops your magic meter from going up. While you're flying and you're using your magic, you can do an attack with your magic meter.
Oh, while you're flying.
Yes. It's an air thing. All of her stuff revolves around going in the air. So the usual combo you'll see with her starts with... Yeah. The usual combo you see with her starts with the down heavy.
Like that. Oh.
And all of that didn't do hardly any damage, and I hate Tian for that. But the beta players say that she's like the best character in the game, and I don't agree with that, but whatever.
Is it because you just don't like Rainbow Dash?
Well, to be honest with you, I've never really liked Rainbow Dash. I still don't really like her personality, but I've written her enough that I care for her, at least. Tian, however, has none of that. I just don't like Tian.
What?
So that's Tian. That's all there is to her. She's rather straightforward and simple. Crap, messed it up.
Wait, what's the super?
That.
Oh. Hey, I hit you while you were on the ground.
Right? You can do that, but it's also very hard to hit.
I did it again.
Okay, now try and hit me while I'm moving.
Well, I can't hit you when I'm being slapped.
See, it's while you're using a combo or something that you'll miss it all the time.
Oh, that's because you're in the air. You have to do it like while you're touching the ground.
No, you just have to hit him with it is the issue.
Yeah, but if you're in the air, then you go above, right? So,
No, you want to be below them when you start the super. Or you'll whiff it every time like I do. Every time. Without fail. Ah. And then you'll hit me out of it. But that's Tian. If you want to keep playing with her, you'll just select her from the thing while we do other things.
sure. You can. I don't know how to quit that. Sorry.
No, that's my job. So instead of pressing go back to lobby, press switch character, or it'll do it for us because it doesn't like us.
Yeah, immediately quit. I didn't give me the option.
Oh wait. I need to go. I'll be back. Where is it? I will find it. I will get it. I heard it. It made the sound. It's here somewhere. Aha! I dare you. Challenge me for the box. Yes, challenge me for the box. I will show you true power.
Oh god.
Prepare to feel the dead cow.
I'm not sure if I want to be a dead cow. Sorry.
Oh, but you're going to feel the dead cow.
Oh hey, it's Deadpool.
Are you ready?
No.
Oh shit.
I really do have huge ping.
Oh my gosh, I'm missing everything. Get roped!
That was a lot closer.
Damn crabs.
Oh, I missed it.
How do you block the earth shake?
You jump. Or you hold your block down.
Gross. That's a great question.
My magic earth shake, you cannot block. You have to jump. You can't block it. It's in a void only. Rascally rainbow dash. Ah, couldn't do it.
It froze.
No, I didn't. Just give it a couple seconds. I have enough salt to enter the salt mines, so I will be doing that after. It gave me a crown instead, piece of crap. Ah.
What were you hoping?
I was hoping it would give me another piece of salt, but now I'm just the queen. Okay, let's do the thing. I will show you, I guess I'll show you Arizona next to explain how I did all of that crap. You gotta press select, or your whatever.
Yeah. F.
You know what I meant.
F to
Press
pay
F to pay respects.
I definitely seems I can play this at least.
Oh yeah, no. I think you could get
Keep-
really good at it if you just did it, I guess. Give it like a couple minutes every day, get used to your combos, and then we'll show you what's up. Alright, this is Best Girl, also known as Arizona. Arizona gets magic by using her rope.
I love the music.
Oh yeah, I know. Paprika stage has the best music. So stand still for a moment, please. Arizona gets magic from using her rope. At 2 magic, Arizona can do this. This goes all the way across the field, and that is her magic version of Earthshaker. She also has a heavy, a medium, and a light version of Earthshaker. Then, I need you to listen here. So, Arizona also has an attack called Headbutt. That was the light. That's the medium. That's the heavy. And then she has a magic version, which makes you wall bounce. Or sticks you to the wall, really. Then Arizona also has a few other magic attacks. Or has another magic attack. Sorry. So, Arizona can also perform a counter, so that's a grab. You're gonna have to hit me. Still a grab. Arizona also has a run where she'll dash across the stage. No, that wasn't it. There we go. And that gets her behind you. And those are all her magic attacks. There's her light, there's her medium, and there's her heavy. Light, medium, heavy. And then, of course, the air light, the air medium, and the air heavy, which you see me use all the time. I do lots of things with Arizona. Arizona is really cool because you can do pretty much any kind of play style you want with her, especially because the way the rope works. Double kick. Whoops. Although I'm really bad at missing the cancels. So a cool thing about Arizona is that all of her lighter versions of attacks, like this, can be cancelled into the heavier versions of attacks. Oh my gosh, if I could do it. Holy crap, I'm just struggling here. So that was light to heavy headbuck. And then you can also do it with the ground stomp. And then hit him with the rope after the heavy ground stomp, because that's what you do. The rope is key. You basically play your opponent like a yo-yo with Arizona. You're always pulling them back. After a heavy headbuck, you can actually hit your opponent with a ground rope. Oh, right, the rope. The rope is her magic button. She presses X and she throws the rope. If you're holding back an X, she throws the rope high, and if you're holding down an X, she throws the rope low. Throwing your rope low will drag and pull them behind you. Throwing your rope forward will drag them towards you, and then, of course, throwing your rope high will, pull them down. Like that. And that is Arizona. She's best girl. This is best cow.
I'm confused by this animation.
That's because there is no animation. That's the real joke. Tian is the only one with, no animations. She's missing a lot of them. And everyone but Velvet has Arizona's taunt. Except for Oleander and Palm. No, except for Oleander, because she doesn't get a taunt.
Wow. Oh. Is that because they use her for...
No, she just doesn't have one. She'll get one eventually, but she just doesn't have one right now. Oh, right. Another thing. Earth ponies, or what used to be earth ponies, can do a thing called short hops. So, I can do a regular jump, teeny jump, or a high jump. Sorry. There we go. You too can do a high jump, but I don't think the previously unicorns can do the high jump. If I can fucking... So, you press down and then up as soon as you can.
Like that?
No. You'd go way higher. Like that. There we go. It's pretty quick. I actually use the high jump in a lot of my combos. So, that thing where I like to hit you up and then come back and do that, that requires the high jump depending on who I'm fighting.
Wow, that's really quick, actually.
See, that was a high jump. That's Arizona. She is best girl.
There we go. Like, that's the high jump. No. That's the high jump.
Yep. And I'll rope your bitch ass out the air. Crap. I always do it too early.
I forget, how do you do the blocks again?
You just hold back.
And what was the retaliation block?
Hold back and then two attack buttons, so use your macros.
At the same time or once?
Two buttons at the same time, or your macro.
Okay.
Yep, there we go.
Is there a way of recovering from on the ground?
Yes. So if you do it at the right time, you can press a directional button to get out of being beaten to death. So,
Because that's where I'm noticing I'm having a trouble right now, is I'm unable to execute being on the ground.
yes, it is very hard to do. And Arizona makes it even harder to do because her attacks are usually all chained heavies. So, you know. Unless I drop my fucking combo. Jeez. God. I keep dropping it, guys. I'm bad.
I don't think anyone here can actually play the game, aside from you, so... I'm just really happy that it's came so far already. It's actually really good.
Ah, gosh. Missing everything.
Ow.
Yeah, I can wall bounce you. I can ground bounce you. I can stomp you. I can grab you out the air. I can do mean things. I can just beat the tar out of you. Arizona. Let us move on. On to the other Earth Pony, because that's the other character that I play. I play Paprika, Oleander, and Arizona.
Switch character?
Yeah.
F.
F. Press F to pay respects.
Velvet. In Fighting as Magic, I only played Oleander and Velvet, for whatever reason. I played Rarity and Twilight.
Because unicorns.
Yeah. Twilight and such.
Yeah, originally I started out playing Velvet, and then I realized how much technique that actually required, so I swapped to other characters which were easier for me to get a hold of. Velvet is a true zoning character, which means Velvet stays away and Velvet does not come close. And if she does come close, her goal is to get you to be away again. So, you know, Velvet is rude.
Behind people? Because I imagine when you get you can't keep backing up.
Actually, Velvet cannot teleport, but Velvet has a push. So, I will show you that when we get to Velvet.
Okay, I have about 8 more minutes, just so you know. So.
Okay, well, I'll show you Paprika quick. She doesn't have a whole lot of stuff. So, this is Paprika. Paprika has a teleport. Paprika has a teleport. And Paprika has a teleport.
Oh god.
Paprika is a charge character, so all of her teleports are done by doing forward and back. Paprika also has charge attacks. Hey baby, why don't you come on over here? Birdie, catch me.
Alright, when you whatever attacks...
Here's some flowers. How about a cartwheel? And those are her special attacks. Now, Paprika is one of the only characters that I basically never use the magic meter on. Her magic throws things at you. You can do a quarter circle forward to throw a flower pot at your opponent, and then you can do a quarter circle back to... Oh, I fucking missed it. Will you eat this? Eat this. Just come over here and press your light attack in front of the apple. On top of the apple. Okay, that gives me my magic meter back.
What?
Damn it.
Why does it give you your magic meter?
Because unless you eat the gifts that I give you, then I don't get it back, and it's just spent. So I can't show you one of her attacks because I'm out of magic.
That That's incredibly weird. Why do I have to do it?
Because it's a trap. You eat them. That cancels out your ability to use your light attack on that particular spot. And she can have up to 6. So, if I remember how to do this... Crap, what was it? Hold on, give me a sec. Oh, where do I have it saved? Is she 3 or 4?
Let's grab.
Yeah, one of your macros is the grab. It's probably macro 2. That is not Paprika. Whatever. We'll worry about that later. Anyways, this is her standing attacks. Light, medium, heavy. Crouching attacks. And her air attacks. Paprika is pretty straightforward. You run up to him and you beat the crap out of him. Unless you come from above, yes!
She's really well animated.
Yeah, I know. Her animations are great when they're there. She also has a grab. Paprika loves you and she just wants to give you hugs. And if you'll stop hitting me for a moment. Just stop.
Why would I ever do that?
Just stop. Just love me.
I'm not doing anything. What?
Love me. Love me. She just wants to hug you. You're so snacky, she's gonna die.
Rounds. Lies.
That's because she lost her snack plush.
Snake flush.
Snack plush, come back. Snack plush, please. Becky, I brought you blue.
No.
She made you a sweater. Look at how thoughtful she is.
Out of her. She made a sweater out of her.
I mean, she is an alpaca. They kind of do that. Okay, so that's Paprika. Let's do the last one. So you can do your thing.
Yeah. She seems actually really happy.
She is a lot of fun to play just because her animations are fantastic. Please select switch character.
Oh. Shit. She's so bouncy. So Rainbow Dash is now Snick.
Rainbow is Snick.
Oleander's-
Oleander is basically the same.
Twilight is now Rude Teenager.
I mean, you act like there's a difference.
Pretty much, yeah.
Velvet is basically Rarity. She's just a deer.
Yeah. With ice instead of crystals.
Yeah, it's the same shit. Paprika is just Pinky as an alpaca. Arizona is Cowjack, and Palm is Fluttershy.
Tom actually does feel different than Fluttershy. Like,
She's a bit more timid. Or at least she
she's a
feels
lot
that
more
way.
timid than normal. Yeah, she feels a lot more timid than Fluttershy. At least new Fluttershy. Then again, it's been a while since I've seen like season 1, season 2.
I know, right? I'm gonna binge that shit later.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, let's do the thing. Select Snack or not Snack and do the thing.
I quite like Snake's animations.
Her animations are fun, and it's going to be great once she has all of them. So, this is Velvet. I've dabbled in Velvet before, but I'm not really very good at Velvet. She has a icicle with each of her attacks that she can just spawn, and she can have multiples of those out at the same time. If you're good enough to actually spawn them. They do varying damage and go at varying speeds. She has her projectile attacks that she uses her magic meter. Velvet has the most magic out of anyone. She can come from behind. She can come from in front. She can come from below. And she can come from right in front of you. Using her magic meter, she can also push you away or bring you closer.
Oh.
Let's see. Velvet has a Dragon Punch attack, and these do icicles on the ground.
Oh wait, flying doesn't cost Tianhuo's
Right, you use your magic meter to do the attacks. What flying does is stop the magic meter from going up. This is her standing light. This is... Hey. This is her standing light. This is her standing medium. This is her standing heavy. Crouching light, crouching medium, and crouching heavy. This is her launcher. And air light, air medium, and air heavy. Velvet also has a magic requiring attack that does... wait, what was it? Crap. Can't remember. Was it? Yeah, that one. And that's called Ice Shatter. And then she has her super, of course.
I've seen her super a lot.
Yeah, if she hits you with the second part, you're hit with Frostbite for a little bit, and that does nonsense. God. I can't remember.
Oh my god, they have Raven in the background.
What? This guy is awesome. It's the Longhorn. He's the Harley Davidson Longhorn. It's great. He's wearing a leather jacket. It's a juxtaposition.
He's not wearing a leather jacket.
Yes, he is. Look, it's a leather jacket. It's a black leather jacket. Oh, you have a different one. Okay. Well, that solves that. I have a bull on my screen in a leather jacket. You have Brayburn.
Yeah.
Out of magic. But yeah, that's Velvet. She has her own taunt, and she's the only one. You have Cow Taunt. You don't even get Snack Taunt. I typically use normal deer Velvet palettes, but everybody else uses the colorful ones.
I wonder if they'll have microtransactions in the game.
I don't think they will.
Possibly. It does annoy people, but then again, I wouldn't actually mind paying money for more skins, more palettes.
I don't think that's a thing they're going to do, but okay.
Probably not, I mean...
Lots of Velvet's attacks are anti-airs, so they are made to hit you out of the air.
Or is there like a relative counter to each character, like one character suit against another?
Yep. I think Velvet and Tian are polar opposites, and Velvet usually has the advantage on Tian. Just because she can do stuff like that, and almost all of her air attacks are anti-air. Velvet also doesn't like when you're near her, so Tian can also kind of destroy her. It's very one or the other.
Okay, I probably have to get back.
Okay. Until later.
AD. It's not working on mine.
I got it. Smug deer is smug.
Supposed to do, when you... Is there a difference between the stages?
Say that again.
Is there a difference between the stages?
Chest. Yes. Every stage has a different background and different theme, and if you're beating the crap out of your opponent, then you have the potential to change the stage's music to your particular instruments.
Wow. But that's just, I was wondering if there was like a terrain advantage or something at some points.
No. that's not a thing. And now I can go into the salt mines, so I am going to go do that.
What are the salt mines?
Follow me. You won't be able to see this until you see my recording, but I will show you going into the salt mines. After collecting enough salt, which is opened from the chests around, you can come over here and this will all light up and do its little thing. You go inside here and you get to fight predators, so I will record that now.
Spooky.
Yep. You have a health bar and you just fight a number of them. You run around looking for chests and you collect salt and you use salt to open chests and get new hats.
Hats.
I mean, it's the most important part of the game. This is Team Fortress My Little Horse.
I thought the original Team Fortress was already too pony.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting creamed.
Some people like that.
They have no health, but they do a lot of damage. Oh my gosh, I'm dying. Fuck. And I'm dead. I'm already lost, and now I'm kicked out.
Sorry.
The evil cat killed me. So now, after I die, I get kicked out into the other caves.
Are all the mines like this? There's like 2 lobbies. And I remember there's like a winter town.
Yeah, there is a winter town, but that doesn't really have anybody that's hosting it right now. And this is the only server that has the mines up.
I see. It's really cool how far they've come already.
Yeah. This place already has a theme that will play in the background later, and you can find that in the game files right now. But it's rather pleasant to listen to.
I can't go inside.
You can't go inside the cabins. You can't. You can go inside the one hidden cave, but that's about it.
What one hidden cave?
Yeah, this one. There's a cave behind the waterfall, and there's a cave in the side. Let's go to the lookout and look upon the prairie.
Prairie. Huh. There's blackness out there.
Yeah, I don't know that the blackness will ever change, or if it will get a background, or what. That may just be like that for a while.
It's not top priority right now.
No, not at all. Right now, I think the top priority is finishing the animations and getting story mode ready for at least one character, because that's what they promised.
Alright, I should go to digital and other people should sleep because it's late.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna end it off.